This is VieScope, a device that, according to the manufacturer, makes intubation easy, boosting first-pass success to an impressive 99.3%. Is it a real game changer or just clever marketing gimmick? Today we're going to find out as I test this device on the most challenging airway trainer I've ever used. Let's dive in. My name is Alex Hepner and this is Group Call.
Sir, stay calm.
In traditional intubation, you insert a laryngoscope blade into the valvular space, then lift and scoop the tongue aside to gain access to the trachea. With the VieScope, you simply slide it straight in and boom, you get a clear view. But that's not all. The VieScope also offers paraglossal intubation, allowing you to approach the airway from the lateral aspect of the mouth, completely bypassing the bulk of the tongue. Once you have a view, you insert the bougie, remove the device and feed the tube down the bougie. This is why the VieScope is not exactly a laryngoscope. It's more of a bougie introducer. Now let me introduce you to the difficult airway trainer from decent simulators. It has a properly weighted head, a neck that you can stiffen, and most importantly, a variety of interchangeable airways. Today, the VieScope will face a normal airway with stiff neck, an airway with edema from anaphylaxis, and airway with a cancerous mass. Let's get started, but first let's put everything on the ground, okay? After all, our patients are rarely on this height. Also, I have no conflict of interest to disclose. No money changed hands in relation to producing this video. Okay guys, so let's the test begin. To make sure that you guys can see exactly what I see during the intubation with the VieScope, I will place the endoscope camera inside of the device. And for comparison, I will do exactly the same, so endoscope camera on the end of the classic Macintosh blade. Laryngoscope in. Blade in. Oh. Ooh. You cannot really get basically any view without putting teeth at risk. So now let's try VieScope. Again, open the airway, goes in. And you know what? I cannot really get any view. But that's when I can try paraglossal intubation from the lateral aspect of the mouth, avoiding the tongue. And I get the view. There are a few research studies comparing the VieScope with traditional intubation methods, and I would like to highlight two of them. The first is a clinical study published in the American Journal of Emergency Medicine, which showed that first-pass success with the VieScope was nearly doubled compared to standard intubation techniques. The second is a randomized controlled trial comparing the VieScope with the Macintosh video laryngoscope. This study demonstrated that visualization with the VieScope was non-inferior to the video laryngoscope in patients with anticipated difficult airways. However, time to intubation was slightly longer in the VieScope group. I'm really looking forward to future trials and studies, especially since the manufacturer has now released a pediatric version of the VieScope. Now, if you have used it, I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you're interested in airway related topics, be sure to check out this video. My name is Alex Hepner and this was Group Call.